Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Nef Nugget, where I give you one tip that will inspire you to act and motivate you to move. And on today's Nef Nugget, we're talking about preventing overwhelm. But before we get into today's topic, let me introduce myself to some who are not familiar with me. I am Nefateria Fonda, and I'm a business and sales coach, author, and speaker for Parallel-Preneurs, which means you're a professional who's juggling your passion on the side. You're launching a business while you're working. And I help you get clear on who you serve and how you serve them, confident in your sales skills so you can cash in your business. So, like I said, today we're talking about a way to prevent overwhelm. And on the Nef Nugget, I always give you one tip that will inspire you to act or motivate you to move. So, one of the many things that a lot of parallelpreneurs kind of struggle with is feeling overwhelmed because there's so many things that they need to do in their business. And generally, in the beginning stages, it's just them that's wearing so many hats. They're not yet to the stage where they're outsourcing or hiring a team, so it's all left to them. So how about you? Do you find yourself when you look at your to-do list or look at your project management software and see all the things that you need to get done in your business to help your business grow? It's like, oh my God, you're so overwhelmed. You almost like paralyzes you into not even doing anything because it is so much to get done. And I get it. I totally understand how you can feel about that. I personally too always have a growing list of tasks. And if I was to show you my calendar right now, or even my project management software, you would just be like, oh my God, how do you get any of that done? How do you maintain all of those things on any given day and ensure that they are all getting accomplished in a timely manner and as they need to? So what I like to share with my clients is you need to focus on one thing at a time. And I know that's kind of hard to do when we're in a society where we're constantly multitasking. Everything is always vibing for our time. The phone's going off, the kids is calling, the husband needs time, you need time. You always have all these things, these notifications and things like that that are going off. But I challenge you to try to focus on one thing at a time, right? Try to dedicate 2 hours a day or a specific amount of time to one task so that you can seamlessly transition into another task without thinking about the previous task. Let me share with you what happened to me recently, and how important it is to make sure you stay in focus on what it is that you're doing and make sure you don't fall into down the rabbit hole I fell into recently. So I was doing some business building activities, client getting activities, marketing, and I was reaching out to some people that I had met in order to do like a connection chat in their business builder. And I was getting ready to send out the email using MailerLite to a particular individual. And then I realized that some of the information in there needed to change. So when I did that, I noticed I had a link in there to my Acuity scheduler. When I clicked that link, I realized, oh my God, some stuff over there needed to be updated. So I found myself down this rabbit hole with all these additional tasks that had nothing to do with what I initially started out to do, which was reach out to an individual that I had met to get a time scheduled for so that we could connect and chat and learn more about each other and each other's businesses. Lo and behold, I went down that rabbit hole, and that 5-minute task ended up taking me 25 minutes. Can you believe it? 25 minutes for a 5-minute task. How many of you have been there? It's happened to you. You said, oh, I'm going to go, and it don't even have to be business. It can just happen in life, right? You can say, oh, well, I'm going to go to the kitchen and get me something to drink, and then you realize you need to add, notice some things you need to add to the grocery list. Then you notice the dishes that haven't been put up, or you notice that some toys haven't been put away from your kids or something like that, and you find yourself doing all of these things except for the one thing you went to do, which in that instance was to get a drink from your kitchen, right? So I want you guys to try to focus on one task at a time until it's completed, right? So dedicate a certain amount of time for something that you need to get done and actually focus. Just imagine if I had took those same 25 minutes I took to reach out to one person, I kind of probably reached out to 5 people and made some got some connection chats, business builders scheduled. But because I allowed all these other things to take me down this rabbit hole, and didn't focus, right? So then what happened is, here's where the overwhelm came in for me. I was like, oh my gosh, I done spent 25 minutes on this, and I got all these other things I wanted to accomplish today, right? So then it's overwhelmed, then it's the pressure, and then you're like, oh my God, I gotta get this done, I gotta get this done, I gotta meet a deadline. Whereas if I had took the time and actually focused on the one thing at hand, even though, you know, I might have needed to update some things or change some things on my scheduler, if I had just went ahead and made the contact and then put those other two things, update the emails and mailer light, make the changes into my schedule on a master to-do list, then I could have got to those later and been able to stay focused on my task for that particular day. So your one tip that will inspire you to act and motivate you to move today is to focus on one thing at a time, and that will help prevent overwhelm that comes up when you're wearing all the hats into your business. So if you're a parallelpreneur and you know that you need to increase your clarity on who you serve and how you serve them, you need to get confident in your sales skills. You need to be able to answer the question, what do you do? You need to be able to close in discovery sessions and follow up. And you also know you need to get some more cash into your business. Then you need to schedule a no obligation discovery session with me at bit.ly/book with Nef. I look forward to serving you. And as always, be profitable and be blessed. Until the next time, bye for now.